About to shoot this interview for Kassim.
Hey, what's good? Thanks, KO. Overthink is out now, working on new music actually. And I'm here with Hippie Junkie.
So you're affiliated with 20 Never. Can you tell us how that partnership came about?
Yeah, definitely. 20 Never is just a group of my brothers, you know. We're all literally innovators from the same area. We went to the same high school. We used to do cyphers together. And we actually used to work with another company, another music company, but it didn't really work out, so we kind of disbanded and became 20 Never, you know, powerful movement, happy to be a part of it.
Do you dabble into anything else artistic, like producing or singing or directing?
Yeah. I really do want to learn how to produce. That's one of my biggest things right now, so I'm trying to learn how to produce. Besides learning how to produce, I just did like a first acting gig for a short film called Black Benji that's coming out soon. Shout out to Trisha, so that's pretty exciting. And then on top of that, I want to do fashion stuff like shoes and clothes and just anything. Like I just really like art, you know, so stuff like that.
You have a new single called Overthink. Can you tell the hippies what that's about?
Overthink. I'm excited about Overthink. Overthink is a song that I actually wrote 2 years ago. I was a freshman in Towson, and I had just a lot of pressure going on, you know, and things wasn't working out with like a certain love interest, and it was just a lot of stress. I wanted to make music, but I was always working. I used to work at McDonald's, so I was just pissed the whole time. And the funny thing about Overthink is it didn't actually make my first project, Kassim is mine. So that's why the cover art looks like a crumpled piece of paper, and it looks like I unraveled it because at first I didn't think it was too cool. And then later I just fell in love with it. And Janice, she did a phenomenal job. DJ Jan Rock with the vocals, he did a great job. Express did an amazing job, so I'm really excited about it.
You guys should listen to that song if you haven't heard it yet. So, if you could have a dream collaboration, what artist would it be and what would the song be about?
Alright, there's so many. There's like literally I listen to everything, but there's two that I've been wanting to work with since like the start of it all, and it would be M83 and Janelle Monáe. The M83 song would be a song about life and like the galaxies and the whole universe and stuff like that. Because I really like shit like that. And then the Janelle Monáe one would be probably about like rising above struggle with like a crazy jazz orchestrated piece, you know? Yeah.
Let's see. How did you come up with 20 Never?
I didn't come up with the term 20 Never. Facing it, he's the oldest of us, and he actually came up with it because, like I said, we used to work with another music group, and it wasn't working out with them. And he was questioning, like, what's your stuff dropping? What's your shit dropping? Come on. He was like the top of 2011. And it just stuck. It was like, damn, that's clever as shit. So to me, 20 Never is like a reminder, like, yo, if you procrastinate, you're never gonna make it.
Yeah.
So that's why I really like got home to it. And then, like I said, we were all brothers. We all have like, this crazy vision. Each one of us have a different vision. And none of us is like, there's no leader in 20 Never. We're all like together.
Everybody's an individual.
Yeah. And I like it because it's not like a boy band type shit.
Yeah.
And KO is like my first and last name, my two initials. But I've always been like a fighter since a young age. Like not physically, but like freaking like just fighting for shit, like fighting for the music, fighting for my culture, you know, fighting for shit that I care about. So I thought to myself, like, why not run with it?
That's true.
Right.
I remember the last time we linked up, we had you listen to one of our favorite instrumentals by Steven Strobel, and you ever so graciously freestyled in the car and said something that really stuck out. You told us that you always knew you were meant to be great. So what did you mean by that, and when did you realize that you wanted to rap?
Got you. That was a great day, by the way. We were smacked. Yeah, I know I wanted to be great since like 7, and like it's just something I always wanted to do. Like when I was 7, I just thought to myself, why not me? You know? And like at 7, I was reading all these stories about like powerful people and just understanding the world, and I was just like, yo, there's people who are really phenomenal. How come I can't do it? So it was like a hopes and dreams project I had to do for 2nd grade, and I wrote that, and the teacher looked at me crazy, but I wrote like, I want to be like the most influential person of our generation. So all of this is to not lie to a 7-year-old me.
Yeah.
You know. Thank you.
You told us like what happens when you're freestyling. Can you describe to us what that's like
Yeah.
visual?
All right. So there's 2 different freestyles for me. There's the slow work Kassim, and then there's the out there Kassim. The slow work Kassim, it's like a word bank. So like I have a word bank. You say a word, and then instantly my mind just finds different ways to manipulate it. So like let's say you said like cameras, I'll say camera. From camera, I'll say dipset, and then I just keep going from there. And then I'm so you see, it's like an episode from Star Wars, the movie, where there's like a paragraph of words just falling down. I look up and I just read it all to you in a rhythm.
That's crazy.
And you think I'm freestyling, I just see it, you know. So like there's like footage of me when I was younger, like whenever I used to freestyle, I always look up and go like this, because I'm literally reading stuff that it's not, you can't see it as intangible, but I can see it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's unique, definitely.
Thank you.
Can you tell the junkies about one of your favorite songs and why you love it so much?
Favorite song ever has to go to Trains Drop of Jupiter. It's a song the main singer wrote about his mom who died from cancer, and you know, I just love it. Like he literally takes like you throughout the whole universe, and an amazing piece, and the strings, the drums, the piano, everything, the choir is just so phenomenal. So that's my favorite.
That's a good choice. Who have you been compared to, and do you find that flattering, or do you not like the comparison?
Yeah, I love comparisons. I just try to let people know that, like, in due time, people will be comparing to me as well.
Mhm.
So I just take it with stride. But since the start, I've been compared to Kanye. I mean, that's my favorite artist of all time, so that's cool.
He's creative in every aspect.
Yeah, I get called Kanye. I get called Drake. I get called Kendrick sometimes. Someone told me, like, I remind them a little bit, not for, like, the way that I, like, can dance or sing as I can, but like Michael Jackson for the way that I have like the arrangements in my head, and I coach like producers and singers sometimes of what I want to hear, and it ends up sounding nice. So
It's just like that natural knack from music.
yeah, and like for real, that's tight as shit. Like I'm happy with that, you know. So I'm excited.
All right, so thank you for bringing the Hippie Junkies first interview.
That's
It's
so
great
cool.
to have seen the transformation of your artistry since freshman year at Towson.
Thank you.
We look forward to hearing from you more in the future and all your projects that are coming out.
Thank you so much.
Seen it here first.